The way that people respond to you, the situations that you're dealing with, the difficulties that you're having in your life, the great things that are happening in your life are all a result of the energy, the frequencies, the vibration that you're emitting. You can tell by what's being attracted to you what your vibrational output is. The universe receives your frequencies or your energetic output as data, and it responds to that data only like in the terms of numbers, as numerical data, and that's like the frequency that you're on. The universe does not receive the data and analyze it in any type of way in order to decode the reasons why you're emitting this particular frequency or what you really want. Even though you're saying one thing, you're wanting something else. The universe doesn't work that way. It simply receives the output and then delivers to you exactly what your output is, because we're powerful beings, and you're that powerful that you can draw and bring anything to you. But you have to keep in mind that what you can draw to you can be good and it can be bad as well. I've recently been dealing with a situation where a stranger found me online and has become obsessive over me and has been doing some pretty terrible things. And for me, a person who spends all of their free time spreading love and peace and happiness and hope, to have someone respond to me in such a negative way, to attract this obsessive person to me, was just disorienting. I'm like, how did this happen? What am I putting out vibrationally that would attract a person like this to me? And then I thought about it. I had been having a lot of dialogue with people recently about how magnetic I am, and not in a braggadocious way, but just observing how my energy attracts a lot of people to me. And that's not something that is peculiar for a person who is a healer or a light worker. This is a common experience. However, I had this attitude like everybody is drawn to me, and oh, look at how magnetic I am. And putting that out into the universe attracted to me this sick, obsessive person, because I was not specific in my vibrations, or I was not specific even in my words about what I meant by people being magnetized towards me. This experience has taught me or reminded me of the power of the tongue, the power of vibrational output. What I should have been saying is, great people are drawn to me. People who want to make positive changes in their lives. People who want to spread light, people who want to add to my light are drawn to me. I should have said that instead of being so general. And I was just intellectualizing the magnetism, like, wow, just making observations of it, created this situation in my life. And it's not like I'm blaming myself, but it's more empowering than it is victimizing myself. As a person who understands that I'm a powerful being, I know that anything that is drawn to me that is good is a result of my being powerful. But I also understand that anything that is drawn to me that is bad is also a result of me being powerful. You see, we like to focus on just the positive aspects of our spirituality. Especially in the law of attraction, it's easy to get caught up in wanting to focus on things that are only good. And lots of good things come to you universally, but also lots of bad things can come to you as well, depending on your energetic output. So if you're having these experiences that are negative, this is just data. These are the numbers adding up, and this is just, it's spitting out the results. So the way to change your experiences is to change up the numbers, and the number is your frequency, or the numbers are your energetic output. So for me in this situation, with this obsessive person, it started off as fear. I was extremely afraid for myself, for my family. I had never experienced anything like this in my life. But as a healer, as a light worker, I understood the importance of cutting off that vibration of fear, because if I hadn't like sealed that vibration, it would be like just getting a wound where you're just bleeding, you're bleeding out. And then I would have attracted more things that were scary to myself. So I spent just like a day or two afraid. And then I took my power back and diffused that fear by focusing on what it was that I could do, and focusing on things that made me powerful, and focusing on how I could protect myself and how I was protected. Because I didn't want any more of that. I didn't want to attract more scary things to myself, but that's precisely what would have happened if I would have stayed in that vibrational state. So by emitting a vibration of power, of peace, of favor, of divine protection, I have no doubts that I'll be okay. And I'm not fearful of something like this happening to me again, because I have used that understanding of energy and how it works to make myself more powerful, to make myself greater, less vulnerable. Some of us go through things and we fall into a state of vulnerability that attracts more things that we cannot handle. We adopt a victim mentality that only delivers to us more situations where we are victimized. So understanding your energetic output, your power to make things happen in your life, attract things to you, be it good or be it bad, creates an energetic field around you that serves as a boundary that no one can break into, that no other energy fields that are not matching that vibration can permeate. That's what your power is.